Good evening. Time now for sports. The West Indies players' visit to the Cayman Islands comes to an end this evening. It was another busy day for Chris Gayle, Jerome Taylor and coach Kenny Benjamin. After making a brief appearance on daybreak this morning, Chris Gayle and the rest of the players visited 4 schools today, addressing the students who are excited to see the Windies stars in the flesh. Here at the Prospect Primary, Gayle and Taylor got flooded with questions from more than 400 students in the school's hall, wanting to know everything about their favorite players, from how long they've been playing to their nicknames. The West Indies players had another training session with young local cricketers at the Jimmy Powell Oval in West Bay this afternoon, capping off a busy trip. Despite his filled schedule, the left-handed opener made time to discuss the issues plaguing West Indies cricket. He wants to see a swift end to the ongoing contracts impasse between the board and the Players Association, preventing himself and several of the region's best players from competing for the West Indies.
How long, will this goes as well, so, it's beyond my control, to be honest with you, like I said, we're just...
I'm sure you want to play cricket.
Yeah, well, definitely, that's our priority, play cricket, that's what we have, actually gotten the talent to do and, represent your country, represent West Indies at, whatever level. So, it's always a privilege to actually, play for West Indies and, represent them in so many years. And, like I said, just hopefully, things will actually, go, how everyone wanted to be, to be settled and everyone will be back.
Despite Gayle's willingness to return, it has been reported today that the ongoing impasse between the board and the Players Association and the talks between those two parties have broken down. Catch the full interview with Gayle September 17th, 6:30, next edition of the new sports program, Let's Talk Sports. To flag football, the unbeaten streak of the Zulu Warriors in the women's division has ended. The Walkers Wonders in the blue get the better of the league's leading team 25-20 last Saturday at the Edwards Sports Center. Walkers played great offense led by quarterback Jordana Clark, who threw a pair of touchdown passes to win. The Wonders move into a tie for the first place with the Warriors as the season streaks to the playoffs. Both teams are 8-1, but the Wonders have a chance to take the sole lead this weekend as the Warriors have a bye. In men's action, the main story, defending champions Cayman Farm Soldiers slipped once again to another loss. This time the Doghouse Bulldogs in the orange gave them a 14-8 lesson. Sean Moyle catching 2 touchdown passes for the Bulldogs. Cayman now has a 4-5 record, and they will struggle to make the playoffs after the leading Hellcats keep winning with a 6-0 victory over the Packers. A quick reminder for the players and supporters of flag football, this weekend's games will be played at the Annex Field in Georgetown, a change from the regular venue at the Edwards Sports Center there in West Bay. Also tomorrow, the Red Cross Charity Golf Tournament swings off at the North Sound Golf Club. Starting at 8 tomorrow morning, teams start with their 4-player Scrabble, hoping to raise as much money for the Cayman Islands Red Cross. And a quick footnote before we go. West Star wants to remind our customers that ESPN 1 and ESPN 2 are no longer available on the West Star lineup. We recognize this loss is frustrating for the many sports fans out there like myself, but after lengthy negotiations, the channels are still unavailable. This is particularly affecting lovers of professional tennis at this time with the ongoing US Open. So as Saturday, September 5th rolls in, CBS, which is Channel 2 on the cable, will be carrying the matches right up to the finals September 12th to 13th. So you can stay tuned from 11 a.m. on Saturday to watch some of the action with Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer and Serena Williams and the others in the US Open. I'll be sure to bring you the highlights next week on News 27 at 6.